Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. Someone once said to me that I've got everything on my channel except the kitchen sink. So today, I present to you my kitchen sink. And we are at this exciting new filming location because the other day when I purchased some new brushes, I also purchased a pot of original B&J The Masters brush cleaner from General Pencil. And I purchased this to see if I could maintain some of my current brushes, but also perhaps restore some of my rather beaten up old brushes. Like this absolutely shocking Games Workshop base brush, which has seen much better days. The basic idea with this stuff is you would wet your brushes and then you would swirl them in this compound, lather them up, rinse them off and leave them to dry, and that's for general cleaning. But you can also restore and condition your brushes by working this stuff into the bristles, into the ferrule where all the dry paint is, leaving it, repeating as necessary, and gradually, hopefully, restoring some of the brushes. So that's what we're going to try and do in this video. We're going to put this stuff through its paces and see how good it really is. So the first thing I have to do is rinse my brush with some warm water, and then we're just going to work this into the compound. And with a brush in this condition, I'm not expecting instant miracles. It does say to restore the brushes, you may have to leave it for a few hours to really work into the ferrule where all that crusty paint has been stored for quite some time now. But you can see we're already getting a lot of that paint out. Here we go everybody, this is the high quality content you came for. That's gross. So here we go after one lathering, and we can see the top of the bristles have come clean already, but you can see there is a lot of paint right down in that ferrule. So what we're going to do now is we're going to repeat the process, and we're going to leave the lather worked into that ferrule for a little while and see what we can do with it. While the cleaner is working its magic on that base brush, I'm also going to have a go at cleaning up this medium layer brush. People who watch my painting guides will know this is probably the brush that I use most frequently, and it's got some, you can see some paint that hasn't quite come out from where I've cleaned it. So we are just going to follow the process again and see if we can get this brush back into a better condition. So I've got it wet with cold water. I'm just swirling it into the soap, and then after rinsing that off we can see that is much cleaner. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to wet this brush again, I'm going to lather it up again, and I'm going to leave some of the lather on the bristles to condition them. And now we just need to reshape those bristles to a point and leave them. So we are back at my painting station. It's about 24 hours later, and we're just going to take a quick look at the brushes and see how they came up. First of all, we have that base brush. Now, I really ragged this base brush. It was in a shocking state, and you can see it has come up really clean, and even the bristles have started to repoint in the right direction. I had used this brush for stabbing and stippling and all sorts of things, and I'm really impressed with how that has come out. I'm going to throw up a comparison image on screen so you can see the before and after, but I am very impressed with that. Obviously, it's still ragged and rough. It has been well used, we'll say that, so it's not a perfect restoration of its former glory, but it is much more usable than it was before, and that is very impressive. And then we have the medium layer brush. Again, that has cleaned up very nicely. I also used the brush cleaner on my faithful wash brush, and so much dry wash came out of the ferrule of this. It was unbelievable, and it looks much better now. It is a nicely restored brush. So there we go, that is the original B&J The Masters brush cleaner and preserver from General Pencil. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with that. It has done an excellent job on brushes that have seen better days. This pot here weighs 28.3 grams, which is about 1 ounce, and I think including postage it cost me about £10, and should mean I don't need to buy any more brushes, at least for the time being. Of course, the idea is rather than restoring brushes that are completely worn out, you're supposed to use this after every time you finish with your brushes to keep them in their best condition. And if I continue to use it on these brushes that I've been restoring, I'm sure they will continue to improve as well. And that's that. Good product. Would recommend it. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider pressing the like button. If you've really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.